Hi there, it's time to take a look at NIR's price and see where it's heading. It has been suppressed below the 1.83 red key level for 2 consecutive weeks. However, it also successfully stayed above the 1.61 level. So let's find out where it's going next. If you're new to my sessions, these are the 3 key items I will cover during the session. So let's start off with the weekly chart, where NIR is still within the stage where the whales are trying to check out as much paper hands as possible. Alright, so what we hope to see, again, like what we talked about last week, is the sign of strength, meaning price surge together with high volume, like what we see on the week of November 3rd. Alright, and then that's the big picture. Expect tests to continue until the point there's sufficient consecutive upward momentum. Then it may get to a point where it can shoot to the buying climax. So let's get rid of this. It's no longer useful. After breaking out from the downtrend around Christmas time, currently NIR is still staying above the uptrend support line. Alright, we talked about this line previously. Even for the past few days of price drop, it's still above this trend line. And more importantly, the volume has been coming down when the price comes down. So that's, I would say, a good news for the bulls. Okay, at least they're not seriously high volume bars. Not that it's very positive. I would say it's kind of neutral, slightly positive, because when you look at these candles combined for the past 3 days and their volume bars combined, it's pretty much negating what happened on Tuesday. So it's still pretty much the whales are doing the checkout of paper hands, like I said. Just that with the series of white volume bars and the white candles in the beginning of the year, if this continues, then the chance of the price breaking above the red key level of 1.83 is just a matter of time. We already talked about last time that by the time we get closer and closer to the 3rd of February, when the trades still stay along this uptrend support and below this red key level along this triangle, we'll get a confirmation whether the uptrend is going to continue or it breaks below the support and then continue with the sideways trend. So in about 2 weeks or less, we'll get the answer, right? So that's the picture for NIR. And if you're interested to get access to these sessions 2 days earlier than the others, feel free to join the channel membership. That's all for NIR for now. I'm moving on to SHIB next. See you over there.